we're at a very beautiful place. But before I show you the place, we need to make sure that the stream is going, that we're live. So give us a plus in the chat, because sometimes it doesn't work from the first try. So we need to make sure.
Yeah,
I need to.
Yana, give plus. I know you are here.
Yeah, Yana should be there. I don't see her in the chat because we're starting earlier, just 6 minutes earlier than we should. So 5 minutes. Okay.
I heard it's unusual situation, and we want to surprise, to wonder you.
Yeah. We.
First start.
For once, we wanna start earlier. I wanna start earlier because I have a chance to do it. I'm really happy. Yes, we're live. Amazing. So guys, tell us if you could hear us, if everything works fine. Yeah. Wizard of Oz already says, hey guys. Hey everyone, says Yana, of course. Hello Yana. Happy to see you there. Okay, so what do? We show you the place we're at. Just give me a second. I'm gonna turn off the chat. So look at this. Behind us, there's a fantastic view on Kyiv. It's Podil there, down there. So we're at the mountain at the top, and we have this Soviet arch or arc that represented before. It was called the Arc of Friendship of peoples.
United friendship.
Yeah, and it was built to kind of symbolize the Pereyaslavska Rada, which is this was in 1648, if I'm not mistaken, where they kind of made Ukraine a part of Russia. Well, actually, they made a treaty with Moscovia.
With Bogdan Khmelnytsky?
Yeah, Bogdan Khmelnytsky was there. So
we have to say hi to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
Well, he was the first hetman who was able to create the Ukrainian state for the first time. And yeah, this was a Cossack state, and we gotta thank him for that. But he made a mistake making treaty with Moscovians, because, well, he was the first one to figure out that any treaty, any agreement with Moscovia doesn't worth the paper that it's been written on, it's been signed. So he was just the first one. He was the tester, number one guy to figure that out. So anyway, let's actually say hello to people in the chat. Thank you, Rick and Helena, for being with us today. Thank you, Melissa. Helena, I think we both need to read it, so you could react instantly too. Don't hesitate to interrupt me, okay?
Yeah, Melissa came. Hi. Every time when I come here, you say me hi, so I can say you hi.
Hey, Zero Ohms here. Greetings, Rick and Helena. Zero Ohms from Chicago.
It's like when you catch people in the street and they ask, can I say hi to my mom?
Yeah. Well, can you say hi to your mom?
Yeah, mom, hi.
If your mom is watching, would be
she
cool.
Will. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm looking for some interesting information there. But guys, we're going to be giving you information. So we have approximately an hour and a half, I would say. Then I'm going to I'm going to give Halyna a drive, I'm going to drive Halyna to the bus, and she's going to go back to Odessa, right?
No, I will go to
Odessa. Not this time.
Chernihiv region.
Chernihiv.
Visit my friend, she's military.
Awesome. Can you tell us a bit more about her?
No.
Okay, it's a secret information.
Top secret position.
That's understandable when we have to talk about our soldiers, our officers, not only soldiers.
Yeah, she's an officer.
She's an officer? Okay, I got some information already. Let me continue. And if they work... No, I'm not going to go there.
Yeah, for now I can speak about my friends. a lot, like because my friends mostly they are connection with military world, with war, with military stuff, with, with everything what I can't speak about.
Yeah, understandable. Helena, there's a question from... Oh no, not a question. That's a comment from Junjo. Halyna, you are such a badass. Do you know the term badass?
No.
Badass means like... I'm gonna give you a Ukrainian version. Це як шибай голово чи... Ну, коротше, крутий. Хтось дуже такий крутий, знаєш?
Thank you.
So badass. It's like an ass that is hard to break. A cool ass when they say that.
I know that USA has their Superman, Catwoman, and Flash, and whom else? But Ukraine has Rick and has Galia.
No, I'm not a superhero. Thank you. But
For this evening.
Okay, only for today. You get it. Okay, but шибай голова. Мабуть, ти подумала одразу про цього супергероя.
Категорошка?
Ні. Well, that's the Ukrainian version of a superhero. Okay, Halyna, so glad you and Rick are hanging out. You have such a contagious laugh and smile. Contagious. Do you know the word contagious? Заразний.
Yeah.
У тебе така заразна посмішка та сміх від Kid Kane. Yeah, guys, Halyna is improving her English. It is she doesn't know some of the words, and I'm just guessing what words she doesn't know. This is why I am offering her help with some words.
Yeah, Jana can say something interesting about this. We have stories which we can remember, but we can say them to our children.
Okay. Okay, there was a good question from Junjo. Junjo asked, Rick, how much do you need for the Blackbeard thing? They need a truck for $11,000 approximately. An expensive one, yes, but not the most expensive. You know, guys, that for NAFA truck we raise 18,000 euros, and euros are more than dollars. So still not that big as NAFA truck, but they need a good car. So Junjo, if you can help with anything for this fundraiser, I will be very grateful, because I cannot put them in line. I mean, I can put them in line, but they will get the truck in about 3 to 4 months, and I'm just, my heart breaks to know that they were waiting for a truck already for 3 or 4 months, and they used it for only 2 weeks, and their commander decided to give it to other group, because that group lost it due to FPV hit, unfortunately, their truck. So this truck is now used by another group. So Junjo, if you can help with that one, I will be very grateful. Guys, all the donations I receive like during the week, I'm using for our current fundraiser for electronic warfare, but that one for the car, it should be separately with a comment for the car, and unfortunately, okay, it's hard to explain. So I'm not placing it as a current fundraiser, because electronic warfare for Chimera is also very needed. Sorry for distracting to that, but
necessary.
Yeah, that's a necessary, important topic. I hope you heard that, Junjo, because I don't see you in the chat anymore. Anyway, Rick, Halyna would be an amazing guest for a Sunday stream. Rollers and PK United. Yeah, we gotta do that. We gotta invite. We already did, yes. 2 or 3 times you were a guest on my stream already. I think 3 times, right? One time it was with Pete's mom. It was pretty cool. I was really happy to talk to her, to meet her. She's a lovely lady, and you lived with her. Can you tell us how it was?
Oh, it was beautiful. It was awesome. Before she came in Ukraine, I was nervous, because we just
we
just discussed with Pete what about our future and what's going on, and Mom soon come, and Pete said, "Don't worry, she's so cute, she's so sweet." And I was okay, but she
You were
is
nervous.
your mom.
Yeah.
I have my mom. I know how it is.
I know how moms are, right?
But when mom's car came, and it was hard time for the position where Pete ran the house. For the other unit, it was wow. It was very hard time. Bombing was so nearly the position where mom
really
was,
close.
very
Oh,
close.
real.
And Pete went for one night to his military order, and mom was with rest of team of PK. She was very scared. She decided that she wanted to be in more easy place.
Yeah, in a safer
And
place.
in the same time, Pete had all unit, all battalion was moved from their place. So it's the same time when Mama decided, okay, it's enough for me bombing. Battalion was moved for complication.
Yeah, completion.
For
no,
completion.
for
Rebuilding. Okay, rebuilding of stuff.
Yeah, yeah. There was a word. I know the word for that. But,
It's my hobby to use alias in English. So, mom, of course, I invite mom, but for this time it was for me, oh my God, I want to help. I really wanted to help in this situation. And Mama came with two other guys, with Ben and Hori. And my first question was to Mom, how is Ukraine to you? But I was supposed that she will say, it's so difficult and it's so painful. But first, she said that, but it wasn't the first. She said the first. I never saw so beautiful face and hairs, and I was oh my God, everything is okay. We are friends, and we were friends.
awesome.
Yeah,
I'm glad to hear it.
From the first minute, because it was so easy. She was so beautiful lady, so polite, so respectful, so supporting. Like for girl whom she saw the first time, she was so supporting. And so understandable. And she said, oh, I look at you and I see how busy you are, like my Sally, her daughter.
Wow.
And she could be easy with me because she knows how does it work when I'm running all the day from one job to another job, from my charity where I'm working to charity of PK, yeah. And she saw these night streams. It's also the job. It's also okay to have streams in the night. So she became part of PK, not just Peter's family.
Really cool. So like
So
a part of the
quickly.
team, right?
Yes, and she, when she left Ukraine, she went to.
Changing hands, guys switching hands, because that one hurts already.
Yeah, she went to Bosnia for pilgrimage, and she was praying 3 days about Ukrainian soldiers and about our
Victory.
victory. Not for just stop the war. She prayed like Ukrainians for victory.
That's
Because, mostly Westerns...
say the war needs to stop.
Yes,
yeah?
yes.
Not Ukrainians must win,
Yes.
and it's different. It's very different, and she was precise in that, and that's amazing. That's I didn't doubt that. Actually, she understands everything.
Yeah, she saw too much. She saw villages, destroyed cities, destroyed families. And she has this pass with Pete during 2.5 years to be worried about him.
Yeah, I can imagine. And oh, by the way, is it the shadow from the phone or not on your face? Right. So if I do it like
Yes,
this,
yes.
your eyes will be covered. Damn it! You can put you can put the glasses on. That's totally
Is it okay?
Yeah, of course. Because the sun is shining almost right into our ears, so you guys will not. Okay.
So
Excuse us.
you can
That's the
see
word.
beautiful view behind us, not our eyes.
Yeah, the view is really beautiful there, guys. Look at this. It is, yeah, we can see for miles. For kilometers, we don't use miles here in Ukraine. But there's a saying, like, you can see for miles. This is why I said that. Okay, so comments for you in the chat. Let me get some of them to you. Hello, Rick, and all of you out there. Hello, William M. Kennedy Jr. And I wanted to... I saw a comment for you there. Just give me a second, Helena. Where is it? Come on. I lost it, sorry. Hi, Helena. Is there going to be some more publicity soon to finish raising the money for Project Tatiana? Yes, good question. So what's going on with Project Tatiana?
Yeah, for now, fundraising is going on. Not so quickly as it was. I wanted to say from beginning, but no, it was pushed from the Peter's death, because we understand how many people are in the same grief which we have, and it's normally when we want to
support.
Not just support, but like.
Maybe you say Ukrainian word?
Yeah, I can't remember Ukrainian. Compensировать.
Compensate.
To compensate when we lost something, we want to compensate it, but by another way. It always works like this. And for some time, our fundraising was pushing. We bought 3 cars. We are looking.
Using the money. Amazing. I'm glad to hear it. They're just not piling up there. So you bought 3 cars. What else?
10 Bluettis.
Awesome.
10 Starlinks were bought before, but it's also in the list of 22. If it will be possible, we will get more than 22 of everything. It
will be possible, I am sure, because guys, first link in the description of the stream. And by the way, in my every stream and video for the last month or 2, or 2 almost already, I have it the first there, or sometimes second. But guys, please go and make a donation to Project Tatiana. It's always there. I forget, to be honest, I forget to talk much about it on the streams lately, but I have the link there always. And this time I'm going to be talking about this a lot, guys. I'm going to call you to go there and make a donation to Project Tatiana. This is a project for 67th Brigade. How many cars are needed?
22, it was like a plan for equipped 22 position. But the number of drone pilots and all another categories of this special unit, special battalion of air drones battalion. Okay, but we understand not all people are pilots. Some people are providing process for this. But the number of staff is growing, so and equipment will, the number of
the need
will be growing. Yeah, it's a process. We already had interview with NAFA. We expanded that for now. It was something about 150 people, but it have to be grown to 400, and it will be done in 3-6 months. And of course, project. The idea of project was to cover first needs.
Not all of them. Yeah. It's understandable, because the need will be, the real need is about £2 million, I would say. The real need is that, guys. So it's really not easy. Well, and it's only for now, because the more I fundraise, the more I understand that the need is just growing with every day. And the number of units should be growing, because Russians are engaging more and more people to this war. They conscript people, they push them through the contract, and it's easy to motivate Russians because they live in poverty and constantly surviving. They don't live, they survive. When you survive, it's really easy to tell you that, You can get some easy 200,000 rubles. Let's not call them rubles because it's a ruble, not a currency. Знаєш, рабл, що за слово? Ні? Рабл – це коли цей, як це називається? Зараз я забув українське слово. Коли прильот і лишається зруйнований будинок. Як це? Завал?
Ну так.
Щось завал або руїни. Ось. So, ruble is the same word as ruble. So basically, no, not the same because there's E in the end. But anyway, це типу як розруха, руїни, їхня валюта. So, sorry guys, decided to teach Halyna another word spontaneously.
It was Ukrainian. Okay,
Yeah, it was
the question was what's the plan? Yeah, but
the
I
plan
said
is?
just what does it was done. The plan for us, Yana is preparing streaming strategic plan.
Yana, good job.
Good job.
By the way, am confident that Diana is going to be successful with that because she's really awesome with organizing, and I really am grateful to her. So, Junjo sent $200. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Blackbeard Truck, Junjo 3, and yes, of course, for the previous $50 to go to whatever you think is good. Thank you very much. So Junjo donated $250 today already. I will send all of them for the truck, Junjo. But we also, but of course, this is unfortunately a secondary fundraiser we have right now. So, any more you want to say about the strategy? It should be a secret, right?
No, not secret. Because if we will not talk, we might be not will start. Yeah.
Yeah.
When we say, okay, guys, you know about it, you will ask us.
You know, we can actually start putting some pressure on Yana and say, guys, since 1st of September, the streaming plan will be already
Yana, can you hear this?
Yana, I'm joking. I'm not going to do that to you. So guys, please make a donation to Project Tatiana today during the stream, and if you watch this stream and recording, please also make the donation there. It's the first link in the description of the stream. I think we all need to push a bit harder. I will try to connect more YouTubers to this because I will talk to them about this because it's important to finish at least the first stage of that fundraising and finish it faster. Of course, we still have to raise what, 200,000 pounds yet?
Yeah.
How much?
We started from this point of $400 or thousands.
4,000.
$400,000 or 3 and 2.
320,000. Yes.
Pounds. For now, we had
third part of it, 30%. Well,
yeah.
33.
It's good result, but for now it's also struggled.
It's stuck. Stuck.
Every military car sometimes do stuck somewhere. So as every military car have to be pushed by tank, we try to create some tank to push our fundraising.
I really like this metaphor, this analogy. Подобається ця аналогія.
Because our cars of PK's Medevac were stuck every 2 days in a Kremina forest. It's usual situation, no?
Loza told me the story.
3 bolts.
Three bolts. Yeah, famous story. Yes. I want to thank Duncon U23 for $20 super chat. Hi Rick, hi Halyna. Good to see you. can't use Monobank, so here you go. Donate to Project Tatiana. I cannot donate the money from Super Chats, unfortunately. So please use the link in the description. It's not Monobank, it's a donor box. It works with PayPal, with credit cards. So guys, it should not go through my PayPal. It should go directly to donor box. So please, Duncan, you, if you're still there, do it through that link.
Yeah, and also we have Monobank. It now was posted on Twitter. It was from my page reposted to our Project Constantine page, I suppose, for repairing one of car. It was first car which we bring in Ukraine. We bring two in one time, 2 weeks ago. And one is in garage in Lviv, and other is in garage in Kharkiv with our friends in both garages, are working people who do more for more or less price for militaries, or work at least doesn't cost anything, just parts. So different ways, yeah. For this, for Ford, I'm collecting from my page with my bank, Monobanka. I opened for Ukrainian friends who realized that I'm part of PKA just now when they saw funerals.
Only
because
after
they
the
were
funerals.
not part of Twitter or Nafa stuff or like.
Wow.
And
So-
they asked for now, please give to us opportunity to donate. And I opened this banka, and I did it exactly for force repairing 42,000 hryvnias. So
Yeah.
not so much cost, it's and чуть-чуть $1,000.
It's about a bit more than $1,000, like $1,100.
Yeah, and for another our how to say, not fellows, but our friends, our donators, we have another opportunities to donate as usual.
Yeah, it's donor box accepts everything. Also, Duncan, thank you for 5 gifted memberships there, and there was a super chat from whom that was. Let me go back and see. Okay, it was William M. Kennedy Jr. Thank you very much for that one. It says coffee, $5 super chat. Thank you. By the way, guys, don't forget to like this stream, because I would really like more people to hear about Project Tatiana and to donate, to make a donation, because as I say, live long, prosper, and donate. Do you know that one?
From Vulkanцы.
Yeah, Vulcanians, Star Trek. Have you watched Star Trek?
Yes, I'm fan. Fanat.
You're a fan?
Yeah.
Awesome, we have another Trekkie here. High five. High five like that.
Another hand. Yeah.
Another hand, yeah.
And
Okay.
Star Wars and Star Trek, for me, they can't be in competition. I just love them both.
You love Kirk?
Yes.
And especially when his shirt is torn apart, he's so sexy, right? I like
For
Kirk
you?
myself.
Okay. Yeah.
Not in that way, but anyway.
It's just beautiful. Okay.
He's a good leader, right? He's a great leader, and I must say that he was still a typical 60s model, like a character. But he, I don't know, that TV show was still pretty much progressive for 60s. It was much more progressive than some other shows. Anyway, Star Trek, that's a good thing. I had something in my mind about that, but I also wanted to mention something else. I don't know.
We have to create patch with Star Trek.
We gotta do that. Really, we gotta do one with Spock, guys. And he will say, live long, prosper, and donate. I think in the next campaign we gotta do that. We gotta do that one. I already thought about this patch, and I just remembered now. It was like 3 months ago or something. I was like, it would be cool to do such a patch, and yeah, it should be.
In PK, we are creating with our team. Is our team in all continents. We have this competition about creating patches. Peter always say, can we create patch with this, with that?
Yeah,
so,
pretty cool.
That's
That's what 69 Sniffing Brigade constantly does. They create some patches and make those ideas come to life. Wanna get this one on this side, and also wanna hydrate, if you don't mind, and offer you to hydrate maybe because it's important
yes,
to stay hydrated.
my is empty. Yeah.
Yours is empty? So, but you said you
I'm
had
walking
water.
in Kyiv more than 2 hours.
So it was a lot of hydration for Halyna already, but now she's dehydrated. This is why. You can take it at any moment. It's going to be
Thank
standing
you.
here and
Yeah.
drink. Don't bite.
Because you can lose me here under the bench.
Exactly, guys. She cannot go under the bench. There's a concrete there, but maybe over the bench on that side. Перекинути же можеш.
Там Дніпро.
Yeah, the Dnipro is like still a few hundred meters away. Anyway, look at the beautiful view, guys. We're at the glass bridge. It's behind us that way. Yeah, you see the glass bridge right behind my head, or above my head. Anyway, I wanted to give you something, Halyna. You know
Yeah.
that, right? So first
Came
thing,
here for this.
Halyna also wanted to give me something. So we're going to be exchanging patches, of course. That's the favorite currency of all people in
Exactly.
Ukrainian communities, right?
I have so touchful story. It was today. It was ended today with patches, and I was crying as always.
Okay, tell us this story.
2 weeks ago, when we bring 2 cars in Ukraine, we also had 10 bluettes in these 2 cars. 3 one, 7 another. Yana already told this story in Shields, but it didn't end for that time. And 4 days ago, 2 weeks ago, we couldn't bring all 10 bluettes through the Poland side of border. They said no, just to 1 in one car, 1 in another car. We said okay, but we have 10. And very quickly, friends of friends called to each other and say, okay, you can live in warehouse in Poland near the border, 8 of them, and we will try to bring it. Several days I was trying to call everyone, and people started to call me and said, oh, if it's necessary, people from Warsaw, they said, if it's necessary, we will come to the border and we will cross one by hands. I was shocked. Ukrainians in the Poland with the supporting of Poland.
Polish people.
Polish people, yeah. And then keeper of warehouse, he is also volunteer, Maxim, he offered help of his friend who said, okay, I have this agreement with governments, both governments. I have special transport because I'm founder of charity with own special transport. I will bring all aid, and he brought. And our commander was in vacation, and he met this guy near the border in Ukraine territory, and get this all 8 bluettes. And when our commander was going there, I understand that no any present. I was so shocked by all the situation. I didn't offer anything from PK, and I asked, do you have something with you? He said, yes, just one patch, my patch. And he showed me this patch, and it was patch, I understand, this patch was all the war. He was in the war with him.
Wow, for 2.5 years.
You know, yes, 1.5.
1.5.
For this person. And he said, I will give him. I was jealous because it's so authentic patch. It was, you know, it's such condition. This patch saw the war.
Yeah, so 1.5 years of the war.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And he just gave to him this patch. And I reached this guy, volunteer. Just today I remind that I didn't say thank you. Like I said this in chat, but I didn't send video. I wanted to do this, but running, doing. Mama Rose said one day, you are doing so much, you can use people so quickly. Because like running, and no time for any relationships. And I understand that yes, 5 days I lost. I didn't send video which I wanted to send. And I sent today video, I said, how can I say thank you to you? Say me how I will do anything. Maybe money for fuel or like this. Because some volunteers, they like
Yeah, they ask.
offer help, but they ask to put some money for fuel. Yeah,
Fuel.
fuel.
Uh-huh.
Fuel.
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 Fuel. Yeah,
Yeah.
You made it. Awesome. Fuel.
You understand? Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I understand Ukrainian
And
accent.
he said, you know, I got patch, and it's the biggest gift. I wanted just this.
Awesome. Awesome. So it made
Ukrainian.
you cry.
Yeah, it's Ukrainian guy, and for him, it means a lot.
Yeah, I get it. I get it as a Ukrainian. Cool story. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for sharing.
welcome.
And okay, so I had first of all, I want to thank Philip Owert for gifting 20 memberships. Thank you, Philip. Also, Jana was asking a question. Let me read it. It was for you, Halyna. Ask Helena to tell you what the guys call her when she goes to provide counseling.
Okay. At first, why I'm provide counseling?
Yeah, why you provide counseling?
I work at the charity which works with people in different difficult situations. Every Friday, Jana very happy when I say, okay, I'm free of prison because every Friday I'm working at prison.
I remember that, by the way. Yeah. So.
And another days, 1 day in 2 weeks, we with my boss we are going to Kherson, and we are working with military.
To Kherson itself?
Yes.
Or to Kherson Oblast?
No, in the middle.
The
Not
very-
middle,
the very
very
Kherson.
close line to
Oh, crazy.
to the river.
Every week or every month?
Every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks. Crazy. Every 2 weeks, Helena is putting her life at danger because it's dangerous in Kherson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Little
it
bit,
can it can hit you at any second. Shelling.
When I'm with military, almost every time we have. It's not rocket attacks because it's not so like the same type of rockets which I have in Odessa. So it's still bombing, but it's maybe C-400 or C-300.
S-300,
Yeah.
but also I think they can even use shells. No, because artillery is pretty close on the other side of the river.
Maybe.
So
maybe.
they can even just send shells.
Maybe. And for people it's usual situation, and for me during some times it also became usual situation. So just a habit for this sound background.
Hobbit?
Habit.
Habit. Звичка, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hobbit was
I
confusing.
like hobbits also.
So you're a fan of the Lord of the Rings too? So how do they call you?
Curly Angel, Cartoon Girl, and Baby Doll.
Baby doll, cartoon girl? Why cartoon?
Девочка из мультика. Мультяшка.
Cartoon girl.
Cartoon girl.
Cartoon girl. Wow. Why? Why is that?
Because my curly house, my 1 meter and 54 centimeters, and smiling, I'm always smiling. Always I'm smiling.
So Helena, they call her cartoon girl. Who else?
Baby doll,
Baby doll.
детка. Малышка.
Малышка.
Because I'm very short.
Yeah, like a shorty. Shorty, I would call it shorty, and not baby doll.
Not
shorty.
baby,
Shorty.
Yeah. In Ukrainian it's more easy, not baby doll.
Yeah, it's because it sounds a bit misogynistic. I would
Okay,
say.
it's always between me and Diana this English sexual side, which I try to exclude it. But I don't understand what does it word means in English or in South Africa. South Africans, they are crazy. Every word can be sexual.
I didn't know that. So Pete taught you that.
No, Jana.
Jana. Should I do it like this, or should I say thank you, Jana? I don't know. Thank you.
But it's been so many fun in our work serious conversation, because I often say something like ununderstandable.
Got it. So let's let's start giving those patches to each other. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm very honored, guys. It's unfortunately not a surprise because we agreed that we're gonna exchange patches here. So, but I'm very honored to receive a what? What's there?
It's
Project
Constantine patch. It was patch number 2.
Patch number 2.
The first were shared very fast. I got one previous summer, and it was last.
It was the last one.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Will
So,
it
but
hold?
we have collection.
No, it doesn't hold. Oh, it holds, guys. Look at this.
On
But it's
Vishwanka,
gonna-
yes.
Yeah, it holds. Oh, not very good, but still managing. to
It
be-
was from this pizza always
that's the
idea.
first one.
Let's do patch with something.
Yeah, battle mosquitoes. This one is authentic. It was one of the first patches ever, right? Before this one. It was before this one.
This we had this.
You had this
Yeah.
one
Yeah,
first,
two-
right?
Two times they were one. The first was more,
Bigger?
little bit more bigger.
A little bit
This
bigger.
more comfortable for. It's like in the whites of on the clothes of the place where it can
on
be.
Velcro. There's a name of material that it holds on. Velcro, thank you so much.
I didn't get it, but
this
okay.
this one is
It
really
was-
awesome.
When Peter was so tired, and Pete and Tanya and all team were so tired of mosquitoes because they were in forest and no any rescue from mosquitoes, but they were medevac. So they believed if mosquitoes want to collect in one place of all the forest, they could поднять.
Lift.
They could lift some injured guys.
So that's not a Russian there, it's an injured guy. Look,
Yeah.
guys. So
It's
mosquito.
medevac of mosquitoes.
Yeah, so it's a medical evacuation performed by mosquitoes. It would be perfect to have such big mosquitoes, really with intellect, to evacuate our soldiers.
Yeah,
Do
I
you
know
agree?
that for now patronажна.
Patronate service.
Patronage service in Ukraine of some units of brigades, they create by their own some stuff for this for evacuation. Already had deal with this.
Rig turn mirror mode off on your phone
And little one, it's
and the
very
little one.
comfortable.
Let's compare it. Let's
Yeah.
compare it.
Do you know it's
It's much smaller. Look. guys.
and here is some words, very clever.
What are the words? Let me read. Int
No, I can't read.
humanitarian aid and frontline medevac. What's here?
It's a good question.
It's a good question. So, who did that?
Yana, right? Please, what is that?
Yana, please let us know. So, in the end,
Established by
down there,
independent
established
volunteers.
by independent volunteers. So, the smaller one,
The small one was comfortable also for helmet.
for the helmet.
Yeah, Peter and our team, they use this.
The small one. Thank you so much. Also,
So you have collection.
I have the whole collection, guys. I'm lucky.
And you know that military, they have many clothes because they can't clean their clothes very often. So they have several coats, several sweaters,
Yeah.
and they have to remove from one and put to another. But for Rick, it's okay. For now, he can clean his clothes with patches. Don't remove
Yeah,
them.
I'm not a military. This is why I can clean them. Thank you so much, Helena. It's an honor to have these. I actually wanted to have them for a long time. I'm a friend of Project Constantine for what,
Yeah.
half a year now
Yeah,
or something?
it's just a question why.
Well, I still didn't get,
Yes,
get
because
one.
I gave it to you T-shirt. Like T-shirt, we doesn't give it to anyone.
Yeah, I already have a T-shirt.
But I forgot about chevrons.
Yeah, patches are amazing, and I'm gonna put one on my backpack. I'm gonna put the second one on my board behind me. You've seen that one,
Yeah.
right? And this one also goes to the board. So, can you please hold this?
Oh, it's first time in my life, guys. I'm streaming.
Yeah, you're now a streamer.
It's not so easy, you know.
So I want to put it on my backpack right away. but I think I need to get rid of one of the patches, unfortunately, and I wonder which one it should be. Okay guys, I'll just reassemble it later. I have a Rick roller patch here, by the way, because I'm also a roller. Even though I'm Rick, I'm also a roller. Okay, I will put all of them back. For now, I will just get this one off. Okay, so I think this one goes here. Yeah, Project Constantine. Thank you.
So important moment.
I will just rearrange them to put this one back somewhere. Or I can just stay with one Ukrainian flag. And this one was gifted to me by Lynn S., the roller. She sent this Canadian-Ukrainian Brigade patch to me in the package, and I just want to carry it with me because Lynn, it's important for me to have it. It was one of the first patches I received, by the way, so thank you. I carry it with me. Thank you so much. This is why I don't want to get rid of it. Let me put the Ukraine off for quite some time and leave Canadian-Ukrainian patch hanging in here. Let me show it closer. So here it is, guys. The whole collection.
Beautiful.
This one gifted by Mercado. This one is gifted by Zero Ohms, guys. Ukraine and US on one patch. Looks pretty awesome. Okay, so my turn. My turn, Helena. I'll begin with Rick the Ukrainian, of course. You still don't have any of my patches, right?
No.
Yeah. So this is the first one.
Thank you.
Second one is gonna be, of course, a Rick roller.
You have to explain me what does it mean?
So,
roller is a helper who helps to do stream.
No, roller is every member of our community. We call ourselves rollers.
Of your community?
Of my community.
Okay.
So we call ourselves also pun. Pun – це каламбур. Це типу граслів. Пан – це граслів. P-U-N. Таке слово. Так от, чому це граслів? Тому що, по-перше, був такий розіграш років 12 тому. Рікрол називався. Це коли тебе хтось просить відправити тобі. Guys, I'm explaining the Rickroll in Ukrainian. Please bear with us. So, це коли тобі нормально ще потримати трошки?
Трошки,
Давай я.
Трошки другою рукою.
Ага, рука вже відвалюється, да? So, це коли тебе хтось просить відправити йому щось, посилання на щось, а ти йому відправляєш замість цього посилання на відео Ріка Ешлі, де він співає Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. Так от, по суті, це прикольна гра слів. І так от, ти...
So beautiful design, you know.
You are a Rick roller.
Wow.
You're one of us.
Yeah, because I am part of your supporters.
Yeah. You're also... Guys.
You don't know one thing. That I put your streams like I don't see movies during war because my nervous system can't to keep attention in one point for now because stress. It's okay. I don't use music because
don't listen to it.
Don't listen a lot. Like not mine. I can be with music, but I don't. But I can be with streams. I don't know why. And your streams, your voice is so special. It keep calm.
Awesome. So you're a visitor on our streams. We see you in the chat, but you don't chat constantly, right? You come there, you chat, and then you just listen. Is it like this?
Yeah, and I can do something, and it's. Yeah.
It is, guys, it is how I do it. I go, for example, to Starsky's stream, and then I go wash some dishes.
Oh, yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what you do too, right?
Yes, with your streams.
Or put clothes into the washing machine, or, so I do some homework with that. So I usually don't chat on the streams.
You legalized my right for this.
Okay, then high five. Okay, so mirrored mode. I heard about the mirrored mode. I'm gonna try to fix it, guys. So this is not all. This is not all. More patches for you. So this was the first patch introduced in the NAFA truck campaigns.
Shocked.
It is HIMARS.
HIMARS.
You have a HIMARS patch now. So next one. Next
The
one.
same
No, okay,
stuff.
okay.
How
Let,
did you
let,
do this?
let Helena enjoy
It's
these, and then I'm
awesome.
gonna present the next one.
Okay, I will open. I have this wall of course,
patches.
of patches, but it's the place there is end. Was end. Okay, it complete full.
Ага, there's no space anymore. Немає місця більше.
Так,
Правильно?
so I will open
Yeah.
new frame with new patches.
With new patches. Awesome.
And they were started with Rick.
Okay, the last one I have for you is Abrams.
Oh my god!
It now works in 47th Brigade, guys. Abrams tank is also showing good results.
Thank you.
Helena, I'm also gonna give you next patch of this collection, but it's not ready yet. We just finished the campaign for the NAFO truck. It's Bradley there. You're gonna get this one
Wow.
from me exclusively.
Thank you. And I don't want how to намекнуть.
Hint, I don't know how to... Я не знаю, до речі, як правильно це сказати.
Other Ukrainians in the chat, please write
Yeah.
намекнути.
How do we натякнути?
Натякнути.
Натяк. Jose Diaz, Puerto Rico, loves Ukraine. Слава Україні, героям слава. Thank you very much, Puerto Rico. We are happy to see you with us. Okay, by the way, I've seen Marcy Lugan for Ukraine donated $100 to Project Tatiana, or pounds, I'm not sure
thank
what.
you.
They just said 100. So thank you so much, Marcy.
For any fundraising,
that.
for me there is no competition. Every unit of every battalion of every brigade have to be completed by cars.
For me too. Unfortunately, there are so many fundraisers that you're just not able to donate to all of them.
Yes.
That's the problem. I would love to do that. If I had all the money in the world, I would.
Okay, I don't
A sticker.
know. Yeah,
I know
do
this
you
one.
like this? If you like, I will.
You know
keep
that
with
I'm
you.
not a religious person, but
Yes.
I will accept this with honor because I respect your views, your
Pete's.
and Pete's views, of course,
Yeah.
because Pete was.
It was his idea. Here
was
is
his idea.
some words that we for the win in this war we need two things. It's army and miracle. So we have army. Let's pray for the miracle together. And we also had peace words with the same idea where that we have army but give us the weapon. So we have
This
HIMARS,
awesome weapons, yeah.
Abrams, and we
Bradley.
will have Bradley.
Also, there's gonna be a Stinger and Javelin patches coming in the next campaigns. I think next campaign is gonna be with the Stinger. So someday you'll get all the collection of all the weapons we have. We will work on that.
So I wanted to натякнуть.
I wanted to give you a. Let me translate this word actually.
Yes. And we will know it
it's
together.
easily translated. Can you hold this? Thank you. You can actually hold it like this. Maybe. Try to спробуй зігнути лікоть і просто змінити кут. Згинай. От якось так. Ось, тобто тобі легше так буде тримати, просто його там міняє
Rick,
положення.
me as girl can't be so close to the camera,
Understand. I see it on my face too every time I do. As a man too. Don't worry. It's just it's just what we have to. Нам просто змиритися з цим треба, як там
We
ми
have to
виглядаємо.
ignore this fact.
We have to
how
ignore
we
this, yeah.
have it.
Okay, so the word is gonna be нагадай мені слово.
Натякнути.
Натякнути. Hint. To hint. Yeah, so
you know this
I was
one.
right. I was right.
I would like to hint that I missed time and I missed this attention to time when NAFO offered Pete's patch with Pete.
They made a patch with Pete, but they didn't tell you?
I saw this post,
You saw the post, and
but I didn't took part.
You didn't take part.
I didn't donate.
you
It
didn't
was
donate.
my plan, but Julie was so quickly and like, oops, no Julie anymore. July.
July.
No July anymore.
Did they?
I want this patch.
Did you contact them asking for the patch?
No.
Why not? They know you, right? Who do you know? Dimitri?
Oh, it's so. Yana is NAFO, not I'm NAFO also. Yana do this like all necessary to me to be NAFO. She helped. She said me step 1, step 2, but it's too complicated to understand all nuances. So I was when we had meeting months ago. We had meeting with NAFO for bringing car, for giving cars.
The handover event, where we met,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Handover, це передача.
Передача.
Handover.
I was shocked of huge величиной.
The size.
Of
Scale. The scale of
Yes.
Of what? Of
how many people
how
are
many trucks?
included? Of course, how many trucks, how many supply, and it's amazing. It covered some feelings which I had for this time after funerals because it was in next day. It covered my some grief, or because I realized this huge support of Ukraine.
Yeah,
Explode my mind.
Just through 69 Sniffing Brigade, and there are so many initiatives like them. Not such big. I don't know any other initiative. No, I know Ukrainian initiatives, of course, Повернись живим or Притула Foundation or Sternenko, yes. But initiatives from abroad that bring that much help. I think 69's Brigade is the leader, especially among all that I know. Yes, I don't know any other bigger supporters.
It was so big honor to me, like just to stand with all these people. But I don't know. I can't identify who is initiative group. Who is like to whom I have to write and to give me patch, please.
You've got to figure that out just by I will help you with that.
Thank you.
I
so
will ask them
like to
give you a
delegate
patch.
some.
I will actually get this patch soon. I think next week, and I'm gonna send it to you. Or maybe if you're next time in Kyiv, I'm just gonna give it to you personally.
Yeah, I will be in 1 month.
You definitely gotta get that patch, and they will, believe me, they will say no problem because they love Pete. Actually, on Pete's memorial there on Maidan, after memorial ended, and people went to the church, to the cathedral. Dmitro from 69th Sniffing Brigade came to me, and he gave me a patch of 69th Sniffing Brigade, and he asked if there's gonna be a possibility, can you please leave this patch with Pete? And unfortunately, there was no possibility to give this patch to Pete.
It was closed.
But that patch went to. Do you have a patch of 69th Sniffing Brigade?
Yes, they
Good.
gave me when we were with cars.
That patch, I hope this will comfort you a bit, and Pete too. It went to a kid from destroyed village in Myrne in Kherson Oblast, so it went to good hands.
Exactly.
His name is Kirill, and he's a volunteer, great kid. I met his family with Greg when we went there. So I decided to give 69th Sniffing Brigade patch to him.
Thank you.
So that is there, and I will get you Pete's patch. I wanted to thank a few people for super memberships. Thank you, Mr. Kaplan, for 50 gifted memberships. I appreciate that a lot. Also, let's search for questions, because I'm sure that people are asking tons of questions, but we are driven by our conversation here, guys, and by exchanging patches, so we just are distracted from the chat. Sorry. I am grateful to you for gifting me these Project Constantine's patches, and I'm happy to see that you are happy to get mine.
I really sit and enjoy it.
Thank you.
As you said, patches in Ukraine is volunteering and military.
I know what else I can give you. Can you hold this once
Yeah.
again? Okay, so Kenti Laden from Kenty, you're from... I don't remember the state again. Shit. It's on the north. I will remember. Anyway, Kenty from USA came here. He's one of the kindest people I've ever met. He took care of me on free Azov rallies, really saving me from the cars that could hit me. There, you know, I walked dangerously on the road and filming that. And he gave me an envelope with a few bucks, and he said, "This is going to be a lucky charm. Give it to people you love and respect.
Wow.
So I want you to
That's an amazing idea.
carry this
Oh my
in
God.
your wallet." This $2. $2. How do you call
Amazing.
kupura in English? $2. Let's call it paper.
Thank you.
Yeah, Kenty, I'm sure you're gonna be happy to see that I've given this to Halyna.
Thank you.
So-
The same, but in $1 купюра. $1 paper. Paper. I think there is some word for this. Okay.
There's a word. Let me actually.
English is not our the first language. Sorry, us.
Yeah, we do make mistakes.
Yeah, I started to work at my 17.
Bill, $2 bill. Yeah,
$2
guys,
bill.
it's not a paper. Yeah, and I'm sure people were already helping us with the word in the chat. Yeah, $2 bill, Rick. Thank you, Sally.
When I started to work, официант.
The waiter.
The
Waitress.
I was 17, and first tea were $1 bill.
Tea is tips. First
Tips.
tip I got was $1 bill.
Yeah, and it was with me years and years in my pocket to remind that money costs some my investigation.
No, investment.
Investment,
Inwestycja.
like a time, like a strange, like a health. Yeah, but is exchanging. I give my researches
Resources.
and I get money. But I have to be strong in this. So for now, it's like act of kind. Yeah, it's another symbol that.
This is actually, it could be a symbol of ordinary people from all over the world coming to Ukraine and helping here. Volunteering, supporting Ukrainian people. You know what Kenty did? I gotta tell you this story. He came here to Ukraine, even before coming here. He bought two, you still don't know what he bought. Your hand. It was Helena's arm. It is falling off after holding this thing. It's heavy, like, I don't know, half a kilogram or something. So we actually need to hold our hand like this, you know, how do you call it? Stretched? Yes, stretching an arm. This is why it's not that easy as holding it like this, for example, you know, when it's, how do you call the zhin, коли вона зігнута. I don't know, guys. Anyway, what he did, he bought a house in the village in somewhere in Dnipro Oblast, if I'm not mistaken. It was a Dnipro Oblast, Kenty. Correct me if I'm wrong. So he bought a house for just $300. It was like an abandoned house and it needed some repair. But then he sheltered some people who fled from the east, from the war. Their home was destroyed, and he offered them to live there, and then they got the house from him. Well, basically, he made a repair for them. He paid for the repair, and they just paid, and he paid for the repair much more than $300, which he bought it with, and then he just sold them it for $300, and they now have a home. Or was it? No, this one was completely free, and the other one he then did this with another home. So he's given home some internally displaced people to some internally displaced people. Kenty is such a kind person, and I'm just honored and happy to know him.
Yeah, and we have to share stories of acts of love, because this thinking, this type of thinking during the war, it became more powerful, that we are alone, nobody cares.
You mean it's
know.
progressing?
Yeah, it's progressing. I speak with one veterans. Yeah, and when militaries come home and they don't see any respect or gratitude, they also have this like thinking. And my friends, it's not easy to be near so painful thinking near.
Yeah, it's really hard to be near them.
But just one question: do you see some acts of love from people can open eyes for another side of living? That's yes. Also, all around is not so much gray and black. It can be also colorful when you see that some people do something good for another people. Yeah, and for them, for veterans, when they realize that no, not all. Don't be so radical. Yeah.
I think it would be really awesome to employ veterans in funds. For example, 69th Sniffing Brigade could really lift the spirits of veterans if they work with them. They could show them how big and tremendous the support is, how much support the army receives. So I think it's one of the ways to help veterans to not be depressed and to realize that there is a gratitude, there is a support, and yes, of course, there always will be some shitty people who will treat veterans in a bad way and at all not understanding that they need to support our army, because if they don't, they will just live under Russian occupation someday, or just even their home will be destroyed. They will have to run, or they will be killed or imprisoned. There are so many options of suffering when Russian world comes to your home, and yeah, guys, we know some shit about that. Okay, there were questions there in chat, of course, and we're missing most of them, guys. But let's consider we have 2,000 people watching right now. Okay, though we have 129 people, let's imagine that we have 2,000 people, and we just don't have the ability to read the messages because they are running there so fast that we just can't keep up with it.
You can reply. Repeat your.
Yeah, please repeat the questions. But Brian R, how much do you need for a stand for your phone? I don't need. I have it. First of all, I have plenty. I have enough money to buy myself that, and I already have that. But I didn't take, guys, what we need. We need a tall stand, and I usually don't take it with me because it doesn't fit in my backpack. It's big. But I just had a thought.
So backpack.
Today.
Did you hear this? It's not about stand. It's about the backpack. Another 50 liters or 80.
No. Thank you. I won't like to carry
like
that.
Hiking.
But I'm gonna just. I have two of them at my home that I don't use. I bought Thermalite together with two stands. I bought two Thermalites and I use only one. So one stand is just lying there. I just need to put it in the trunk of my car and just carry it with me. And in a situation like this, we could just have a phone on the stand here. But guys, you need a tall stand for this. I have one at home, just gonna take it with me.
It's one of beautiful soft skills of militaries. They build this skill to take everything in their car, and it's so easy to have everything near you. Yeah,
Are you sure it's not a hard skill?
Okay, maybe for us it's hard. For them, it's just soldiers. They build in their system of, повседневной жизни.
Everyday life.
Everyday life. So many beautiful things that we can learn from them. To be equipment, to be fast, to have fast reaction, and
we can learn a lot of survival skills from military, and one of them is to carry everything with you. But it's not always handy if you're a civilian living in Kyiv, But having it in your car, it's also an option.
some power banks.
Yeah. I have some stuff in my car. I have 2 chairs, 2 camp chairs there. The one that are just folding and unfolding. What else do we have there? Do I have there? Not we. I'm talking about me. I hate when people say we about themselves. I don't like it.
Oh, did you have your psychological consultation anywhere?
I went through therapy for a year and a half or something.
Because usually people in Ukraine they use we or they, but people who had therapy they use I.
Yeah. You need to identify yourself as a single, not plural, singular. Okay. Wow. Okay. What are we looking at? I'm looking for questions. How are you all accessing country flags emotes? Oh, by the way, rollers, I forgot to tell you that Do you know that Buy Me a Coffees live in Ukraine?
Yes.
Motherfuckers, right?
Yeah. I just was happy that Yana is in this earth.
In this what?
In this earth, like planet.
On this earth. Oh, got it. Sorry. I just sometimes
Yana keep it not in Ukraine because, of course, the first idea was to create Buy Me Coffee in
Ukraine. Yeah. But then that was a good idea to create it in South Africa. I agree. So we have an emoji now. Look at this.
Buy Me a Coffee sheet.
Nice one.
Sheet of glass. Glass of shit.
Oh shit. The coffee cup of shit.
It had to be.
Good job, Andres.
We have to create anti-patch, you know.
Anti-patch.
Anti-patch.
Guys, we can actually make a patch that Buy Me a Coffee is shit. And I think next NAFA truck campaign should have this one. What do you think, guys? Oof. Not bad. Okay, so encirclement. Okay, what are we looking at? We're looking at the chat, but now before that I was looking at the chat.
Okay, I need to change my glasses to look to the chat.
A car should have a small kit, some medical gauze, and antibiotic creams. I have a med kit in the car. Yeah, I forgot to mention. I have one in my backpack and the second one in my car. So when I'm driving a car with a backpack, I have 2 med kits with me. Now, usually people learn to use we in companies and get away from the I. I don't like that way too. Okay. Don't use Buy Me a Coffee. Maybe we can reserve their decision. So I started a campaign. And they reacted to me today.
Really?
On Twitter.
Wow.
They made a statement that I need to read the statement out loud. Just give me a second.
Yeah.
So I kind of started a campaign not to boycott them, but to make them change their decision, to really reconsider and let us Ukrainians keep withdrawing money, because they blocked it. They said, guys, you can use a Stripe only now, and Stripe is not available in Ukraine. Buy Me a Coffee. That's what we told him. So the message is next. Let me find it here and read it out loud. Let me see. Yeah, of course. Drink and put this maybe in your backpack.
Yeah.
Or here. Yeah, just like I did. Okay, so the message was next. I'm looking for it. So, yeah, they said, this is simply not true. Let us clarify. We never hold funds. If for some reason we cannot pay out, potential fraud, bank account issue, the amount is refunded. Not one Ukrainian creators payout is held. This is not true. We paid out 2,000 of Ukrainian creators this week. Please reply with the creator tag if you know of any. It could be some other issue and we'd be happy to fix it. Almost all of our creators use our standard payout method powered by Stripe. We've decided to focus on this for fraud prevention, less overhead costs, and other reasons which are important for the sustainability of the business. Unfortunately, Stripe do not support Ukraine today. Because of this, we're planning to continue offering an alternative payout method such as WISE. For countries that are not supported, as we figured this out, we can confirm that it is business as usual for creators from Ukraine on Buy Me a Coffee. We'd appreciate it if you stop spamming our socials, spreading misinformation about us such as we blocked withdrawals to Ukraine. We'll have no option but to block you and move on. Can you imagine, guys, they actually threaten us to block us, not just me. By us, I mean all who raise this topic, all Ukrainians. So they threaten us with that there. Unlike most of our competitors, we made a real effort to support creators from Ukraine from day one, and we hope to continue to do so. Thank you for your support. As always, we wouldn't be here without it. Okay, guys, so what they claimed here is that WISE is still going to be available, but WISE kind of left Ukraine, and I wasn't able to create an account. No, I was able to create an account of WISE, but I wasn't able to create a card, so I cannot withdraw money on my Ukrainian cards
So
from
you
WISE.
can
That's the
connect
problem.
Ukrainian card to WISE.
I cannot do it. This is the problem.
Yana, Yana said me create WISE when this news became shared.
I tried 2 or 3 months ago. I wanted to create myself a WISE. I created it, but then when I tried to create a Ukrainian card inside, like the UA Helena virtual card there, I got a message from them. Sorry, but it's not available in Ukraine anymore.
Yeah, we have this problem with speed with PayPal's. Like we realized that PayPal app for me and PayPal app for him is different, because to my PayPal I can connect my Ukrainian bank account, but he couldn't connect his Ukrainian bank account to his British PayPal.
Well, I will have to look into WISE one more time. Maybe there's another option besides of creating the the Ukrainian bank account there in the WISE. Maybe I can connect an existing card. I will look into it once again, since they said that. But guys, we found cool alternatives for Buy Me a Coffee. By the way, I will also have to ask you to cancel your Buy Me a Coffee memberships. Halyna has become a Buy Me a Coffee member just about 2 weeks ago, and I will ask her to cancel that and become a member on Monobank Base. We found a cool platform, Monobank Base.
Wow.
They started the analog of Buy Me a Coffee, a Ukrainian one, and we already have 29 subscribers transferred from Buy Me a Coffee to Monobank Base, but it doesn't work for 50% of people from Western world, unfortunately. And
So use PayPal.
no, and I not PayPal. It doesn't work like that for me to be subscribed, because I'm officially now paying taxes from my income. So I'm doing it. I found another cool platform which is called Donatello. Have you heard of this one?
No.
It's also
Yeah,
Ukrainian.
I know who is Donatello, guys. Just no platform.
It is also a Ukrainian platform, but it works through Way for Pay rollers. That's actually information for you, the fresh one. That if you were not able to become a subscriber on the base, you can try to become a subscriber on Donatello, because for Nikki Hill, for example, it worked. She tried base, it didn't work for her. She's in USA. But she tried Donatello and it worked. And now we have first subscriber on Donatello, first Abrams there, it's Nikki Hill. So please, you can do it right now and tell me in the chat if it works for you or not. Please and thank you. Okay, after this, I want to see a message. There's a message from Yana. Rick, there is no card for WISE in Ukraine. Also not in South Africa, but you can still transfer the money to your Ukrainian account. I am able to do that, right?
From IBAN?
Yeah, probably
Using IBAN.
probably on IBAN. Okay, I will try to do that, and we'll see. But guys, for now on my Buy Me a Coffee, I don't even have a Wise option there. There's Payoneer only. So maybe when they disable Payoneer for us, maybe they will give us a Wise option. I read a message from one of the Ukrainians on Twitter today that it happened for them this way. When they disabled Payoneer for them, they enabled Wise. So, okay, we'll look into it. But guys, this is already a change that we made with you, because in the beginning, Buy Me a Coffee said we're gonna stop supporting both Payoneer and Wise and continue with only Stripe, and now they say Wise is gonna be working in Ukraine. So guys, we made a change. We actually made them keep Buy Me a Coffee working in Ukraine. I think we achieved our goal, and if I can really use Wise, I can really transfer money from my Wise to my bank account, then I will be I will be considering that we made a victory.
Made a difference, yeah.
We made a difference, yeah. So I'm really happy to read that comment with some threats to be blocked from Buy Me a Coffee. But anyway, it's really, it feels good. It feels good, and it's like for the first time I started some big campaign that reached the source of this campaign. Like the source.
Yeah, the next will be free Azov. Yeah.
Will be amazing. Yeah, but that's a bigger issue, because with Buy Me a Coffee we didn't have to deal with Russians, and when you deal with Russians, there are no
any
rules.
warranties, no rules.
No dignity, nothing. Okay. By the way, look what else. What other emoji we have there?
Yes.
Kursk.
New Kursk
Active
culture.
defense. Culture?
I can say like everything is around Kursk, in Kursk,
Yeah.
about
right.
Kursk.
Yeah, Kursk is everywhere these days. And
Yeah, and do you know this little совпадение?
Consequence.
Consequence that this
Coincidence, sorry.
Coincidence. When Kursk started, in the 9th of August, on the 9th of
On the
August,
9th of August, yeah.
one part of its Ukrainian nature place of replacing nature. How to say? You understand?
No, please translate into
Yes.
Ukrainian.
Yes.
Really?
Okay.
I mean this. Зараз поде.
National Park.
National Preserve.
National Preserve near Ochakhiv
Near Charkiv.
was clean from orcs' position. It very beloved place to rest in Ukraine, in south of Ukraine, Kinburska Kosa.
No, it's still, unfortunately, it is still under their control.
It was cleaned. That was our descent.
No, they went there just to put the Ukrainian flag, and to
then
destroy some Russians, and then they retreated. That's the problem. And unfortunately, this, for example, in Sternenko's opinion, and I agree with him, he said that it was a bad idea because there were some losses. And just to put Ukrainian flag there for some time, they had to they had to lose some lives of our special forces. So that's not a very clever decision, just a media move, to show that Ukraine can do some landing operations, and that costs some lives of the best soldiers of Ukraine, because special forces soldiers are not easy to replace. So not a very good move, in my opinion. Okay.
I was happy for one day of this news because it was clean, some kilometers near my home, near Odessa, and I was just looking for the map. Few kilometers are free from these orcs.
It will happen someday, Helena.
Yeah.
All of it will be free. I'm sure that we will be victorious, and Ukrainians can surprise all the world, and Ukrainians too, because this Kursk operation was such a good surprise for us Ukrainians,
Yes.
right?
How so huge company was so secret? I can't realize.
I
Because
think
I have so many friends in military near there in Kharkiv region, near Volchansk. I have friends there. How couldn't they?
Do you know how it stayed secret? we didn't tell any of our partners.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are so many spies, so many Russian spies all over the European countries, all over the US, so it's really easy to lose some secret information. Not to lose, to, you know what I mean, to get it to Russians if we tell our partners.
Ukrainian
unfortunately.
loves gossips.
Ukrainians love to gossip. Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We do. I had some
To
gossips.
share good news.
Yeah. I suppose the effort tested the defenses and gave valuable intelligence. Good call. Okay, guys. So please, those of you who wasn't able to become a member on the base, please try to become a member on Donatello. Let's test that one. By the way, I tested the withdrawal. It's automatic. It's super easy to use. With Monobank the same. All I had to do, can you imagine? I had to on the base they provide the scan QR code. I needed to scan it with my Monobank app, and just to say I agree to share my private entrepreneur, my FOP data to them, and they just automatically connected all of it and send in money to my private entrepreneur account the next day after the stream. So every day, if I have some income there, every day in the morning I will receive the payment for the previous day. Super easy to use. I hope you understood all of that.
I understand. I understand your English, but I'm not very powerful in bank account.
Okay.
I have lawyer, I have notarius, I have Yana.
I also
and
have an
Yana's team.
accountant. I don't think I have a lawyer, but I took some consulting, some consulting from lawyers.
It's necessary, yeah.
Okay, Patreon works. Is there a problem with that? Patreon, the problem with Patreon is that they can block me at any second because they don't really support Ukrainian accounts, and they support Russian accounts. This is why I still use it, but I don't prefer it. Like, if you cannot use any of those two, base and Donatello, but also maybe Buy Me a Coffee. If Buy Me a Coffee will really change their mind and really leave the Wise option opened, then I think we will. I will still be using it, because if I convince them to stay with Ukraine, and then I'll just go away from them, it's not going to be fair, I think. But yeah, let's see how it will turn out, because this is not the end. Tomorrow is 14th of August, and they said after 14th of August they need to put the address where we gotta get, and let's see how much time it will get.
Okay.
You need your glasses?
I will share with you.
You'll share. Okay,
Point.
no problem. Okay, guys, so we're gonna have to end the stream soon, because Helena needs to catch her bus. Your English is great. Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
agree.
Thank you. I hope my teacher also proud of me.
Okie dokie, that annoys me so much, says Chris G. By the way, hello everyone who is joining the stream. We have a lot of people here today watching and coming and going too, but that's okay. You cannot stay. I cannot stay on the stream for more than 2 hours usually. Like, when I come to some other people's stream, not when I stream.
Because
I'm not lying
I
here.
saw some streams like 8 hours. It isn't was your 8 hours.
Yeah, 8
It's a great
hours.
job.
That's so. Don't forget to like it and share it everywhere, because Project Tatiana should be finished. And please, guys, if you just joined the stream a few minutes ago, Pete Fouché started a fundraiser before he was killed by Russians. It is called Project Tatiana. It was named by a volunteer from what country? Tatiana was?
Tanya was from Bakhmut, but
Tanya was from Bakhmut, but she lived.
Some 13 or 14 years she lived in London.
She lived in London, but she was a Ukrainian.
Yeah, but she came to Ukraine to evacuate her family, and she started to be volunteer, like full-time volunteer, and she also went to the front to be part of medevac team. And if you want to know more, you can you can come to our Instagram and our YouTube. There are videos with her evacuations, and she was in the most hard time for 3 months previous summer. So it was her 5th mission in Ukraine. 2-3 months in Ukraine, then she left. So she was a wonderful person, and so amazing volunteer. So much Ukrainian. She came to Ukraine during the war from your happy life in Great Britain.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to meet her.
She was the first director of Project Tatiana.
She was the first director of the Project Constantine, and she died on the mine, right? How did she die?
She was bringing another car.
She got off road, right?
Yeah, it was off road incident.
Car accident. She died in a car accident, unfortunately, when she was bringing a truck for the army, right?
Yeah.
So, guys, volunteers can also, unfortunately, can also lose their lives helping Ukrainian army. That happens here too, sometimes. And Tatiana, unfortunately, died before I had a chance to meet her. Unfortunately. So, on this sad note, I will ask you to donate to Project Tatiana. We already had some donations on the stream today for that project. Please go, it's first link in the description of the stream. Link to Donatella for you to try to become a member there is also there. I think maybe a third link or something. But I will really be grateful to you if you will donate to Project Tatiana. By the way, Вічна світла пам'ять, may her angel watch over you always. Tatiana. To Tatiana, AJ Lehinska.
Thank you, guys.
So, thank you, Rick and Helena, for the stream and all the work you're doing. I checked how much time we need to get there. It's 25 minutes, so I think we can still be here for the next 15 minutes. And we departure at 18:40. I think it's going to be okay, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, guys.
I don't know.
15 more minutes. I know.
I trust you.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting
But if
me.
you will not bring me to the bus, I will sleep
time.
here. It's beautiful place with beautiful view.
That's a beautiful place, but it's going to be cold here in the night. And if you're not getting on the bus, you're sleeping on the couch in our kitchen. Don't worry.
Oh, thank you.
So
Couch
it's going to be totally my fault if you're not getting there. So I must repay you. Okay, guys. Also, I wanted to remind you that we are raffling the patch. Can you please hold this? Thank you. We're raffling this patch. I took it with me, guys. This patch of Chimera. And by the way, let me try to change it in the settings, the mirror mode, щоб воно було не зеркальним. Зараз подивимось. Та де ж воно тут може бути? Так, давай спробуємо. Video settings. Not here. Expected frame rate, maximum. Video settings, camera settings. Mirror frontal camera disabled, enabled. So let's mirror the mirror. If it works. Okay, it works. Oh, finally, guys. That's from the sky, Chimera. That's the patch. We're raffling it, $10 for a ticket. Every donation you send, you gotta specify in the comments that it is for the raffle also, not just a donation. Anyway, one more thing I wanted to give you.
Really?
I forgot, yeah. You know this guy?
Yes.
Berry Monkey, now you have yours.
Oh, thank you.
This one is for you.
I didn't know that previous was from you in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it was for me.
Oh, so...
It also has a hat.
So cute, thank you. Hi. Tell me, who does this?
So this is from Barry Mundy's mom. And Barry Mundy is from Australia.
Oh my God, Australian women, they're so beautiful because our Glenda's mom also do something I will show you later.
I'm trying to see if it's not mirrored there anymore. Let me see.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay now. Awesome patch. I agree, guys. So please keep buying tickets. You know that we gotta raise money for electronic warfare and ideally also for the truck for the group of the Blackbeard. Yeah, that's the name. Okay, panorama, Rick. You want to show me the panorama? This is with the mirrored. It's hard to orient when I put it this way. So it's really harder, guys. If you need to read this, so I switch it back because for me it's really hard to orient.
Streaming settings.
Yeah, thank you. Camera settings, mirror frontal camera. Disabled. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. It's easier now. Yeah, because when I move my hand to the right, now I
It's like a right-hand car.
Yeah, right-hand drive. I also want to ride one of the snatches. Did you know that?
What?
The armored vehicles we are bringing. I want to ride one of them. So it's going to be first time I'm going to be riding the right-wheel drive. I really hope not to smash it somewhere, you know? I'm going to be careful. I'm going to be focused. You want to hold it? Why?
You wanted to do something, no?
I already did this. I've given you the berry Monday.
I have
monkey.
my monkey. I have dog,
So,
Pete's cat, and now I have monkey. Thank you.
Yeah, awesome. So you have yours now. I was also happy to give this to you. People like to see it too. Correspondent John Sweeney's hat. Yeah. Halyna, you are beautiful inside and outside.
Oh, thank you.
Send in much love and hugs from Phoenix, Arizona. Any Yuki chick? It's українська дівчина. Let's go like that.
Oh, дякую, Аня.
Yeah, she knows Ukrainian. Her parents moved to U.S. after, I think either during or after World War II. Annie, can you please help us specifying that? Thank you. Rick, can you ask Helena to tell us about how we can sponsor monthly Starlink services for military units? They need help, and PK also gives patches for the Starlink adoption.
It's Yanis?
No, it's Sally Lou's.
Sally, thank you for reminding. Yeah, we have in our list of possibilities to donate. I suppose it's in Buy Me a Coffee.
It's on Buy Me a Coffee.
Yeah. There is an option to become a partner for half pay per month or full pay per month. Half pay it's $50 and full $100 because for half full month for paying for Starlink I pay $95, but when we withdraw money we lose a task. So we have this amount for partnership is 100 full and 50 or 51 half. And I paid for Starlink for now for 5 accounts. When our guys start to use another of our Starlinks, then write me and say, please, this kit number, activate it. And I start to pay another account. For now, there are 5. We started from 1, and then another 2, and then another 2. Yeah. And our partners in different continents, our teams, they create and send patches. Our patches are in all
over the world.
Yeah, it's so amazing network. So our partners of our team, they will send patch and a letter to every partner of adoption system of Starlink's accounts.
That's a really cool idea. I actually didn't know that you have that. So Sally Luz, thank you very much for mentioning that. Okay, maybe some other initiatives that we need to know about Project Constantine. You will mention there in the chat, so we will remember about them. Helena, maybe you'll remember about it yourself.
About myself. It's a okay. calm down. It's a pain for every volunteer and for every charity when we taking care about one battalion, but we have a lot request of another brigades and units. Some of them are friends, my friends from my church. They are in different brigades. So yesterday night, unit from 122nd Brigade, 38 Battalion, they asked about 50 bandages.
50 bandages.
Bandages and 50 chest seal occlusion
bandages.
Stickers, right? Like stickers. It's a lot of money. I can't offer to them to pay for this because all money which we get, we get for our drone battalion. But I asked a vote today in the morning in our Instagram if somebody can just donate these 100 pieces of different bandages. I took photo of them in Instagram in stories and just looking who can help.
So guys,
to provide.
Maybe you also help with that. Please, if you have the means, donate to Project Constantine separately. Well, you gotta donate first to Project Tatiana.
Yeah, it's
then
a main goal.
Main goal. Then please, if you didn't know what Project Tatiana is, it's for 67th Brigade, Pete's Brigade, and they need
battalion.
Drone battalion. They need what, 40 trucks?
They
38?
need, we create this name of 22 because we want
22,
to equip 22 positions. We have drone.
So basically 22 groups, right?
Yeah, 22 groups which include bombing and
reconnaissance.
Reconnaissance.
Right? Аеророзвідка.
Так, reconnaissance. In every group.
Drone reconnaissance.
They join to different units in all brigade. It's very important battalion because this war is drone war. Like this time came when we see that Star Trek and Star Wars comes to us.
It comes to life. Exactly.
And we
future
have to
is here.
react.
Unfortunately.
Future is near.
Unfortunately, it has an ugly face of the Russian world. Without their invasion, we would still live in the beautiful past of peaceful times, of times before 2014, because horror in Ukraine started back then, guys. Don't forget about that. Not in 2022. War has started in 2014, and I had to know what it is back then. Not to full extent, luckily, because my place was never bombed. I mean, I heard some incomings pretty close, but never was hit by any of them. So I was lucky back then. Well, these days I'm still lucky too. Yeah, let's hope it's gonna go that way. Keep going that way.
We have to be lucky
Yeah.
in the future.
Okay,
to
guys,
be
we
useful.
gotta finish because we need to catch a bus. Catch a bus. If anyone played Borderlands, you know what I'm talking about. It was a character in a video game called Borderlands. Scooter, his name was, and he was saying "catch a ride," which means like, damn it, it's hard to translate in Ukrainian. It is like підвезу, щось таке, типу візьми тачку,
Підкину.
щоб доїхати кудись. Catch a ride. Орендуй тачку, щоб доїхати кудись. Щось таке.
Yeah, I have one for today.
Yeah, catch a ride. That's what I am saying
Yeah,
today.
it's very kind offer, thank you.
Yeah, I'm happy to help. Living under the so-called occupation or DPR regime must have been unreal. Why do you say so-called occupation? So-called DPR, but occupation is real. It is not so-called. Duncan, I think you just misspelled or mis-sentenced that because we're talking about the sentence here, not about the word. Yana, does your Buy Me a Coffee still work? Good question. Rick, give Halyna a huge hug. Okay, Tunab, giving one from you right now.
Thank you.
Is it a huge one? I'm
Supporting. I feel your support.
Finally, Tunab, I was able to hug someone from you because I usually promise you to do that, but I forget. Sorry.
And sometimes people are in another country when you stream.
Yeah, you're right. Mis-sentenced. Yeah, guys, how do you like the word? McPigeon likes it, I think. Okay, so we have, of course, a Project Constantine patch, and look at this one. 3. Do you see it?
Yes.
67th Brigade on the background. And
Oh.
so Andreas makes these awesome emojis there.
It's also because it's so deep connection between Project Constantine and 67 before Pete became a contract soldier there. They were working some time, and commander was wondering about Pete's opportunities to serve. Yeah, and he asked, "Do you want to come?" But before they had this connection by 3, and in some videos still, when Pete's friends they post their personal video with Pete in Instagram and tag us or tag him pages, we see this, and very often there is this 3, and it's like their own friendship symbol.
Yeah, so we were friends here in this chat. Thank you guys for being here with us today. You are fantastic. Thank you for all the gifted memberships, for all the super chats, for donations to Project Constantine, to Project Tatiana, and what else? Donations to my PayPal. Junjo sent $250 today, and thank you very much for that, Junjo. By the way, Murdsy, I noticed your donation yesterday for 2 tickets. You have yourself 2 tickets. And also Philip Oward, if you're still in the chat, I'm very grateful for you, to you, for becoming HIMARS on my base account. So base works for many rollers still, but for those of you who were not able to become a member on the base, I started Donatello. It works. I think it will work for more of you because Way4Pay is a system supported by many banks around the world. So please try that if you haven't yet. What else I wanted to ask you? To like this, of course. Like the stream, share it everywhere. Halyna, it was such a pleasure to sit here in this beautiful place at the top of Kyiv. Guys, we're at the top. Look how high we are. And yeah, on that side also, a lot to see here. Beautiful place. I really like to have this kind of... It's the first time I do an outdoor stream. No, not the first time. Like, I go to Free Azov rallies, right?
Yes,
I did stream from Handover event back then, remember? But never like just sitting at some place and enjoying the weather and the view. I don't have to walk around and stick to people, just have conversation outside. It was a great experience. So first time with you is a great way to do it.
Thank you.
You're a lovely person.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, what can I say? Thank you, yes.
Of course. Of course you gotta agree with that. Don't even dare to disagree, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, what do we see here? Pete told the story about the 3 hex nuts for the tire on the car. Yeah, Pete told that one, and then we repeated after Loza told it to us.
Loza said.
Hopefully the walk will be downhill. Yeah, I think, just like a few, even less than 100 meters away from my car, so we're gonna be there fast. Okay, now what else am I forgetting about? Patch, I've given you Bear Monkey, everything. Yeah, I think we can finish it. So, what do you want to say to people before we disconnect?
That it's very touchful to understand that you love Ukraine, you all love Ukraine. Even if you don't know anyone Ukrainians by yourself face to face, but I think during this war you could see Ukrainians like Rick and
Helena.
Yeah, you can see that United it's more than just something in media, in paper. It's United it's in acts of love. So thank you for this act of love to us.
Thank you guys. I love you rollers. You are the salt of the earth people, right?
Wow. Yes.
You know that Pete also loved you, and he was really grateful for all the support that you've given. And I know I don't even need to ask you to keep doing that, because you will be doing that. Just sending you lots of love, wishing you to live long, prosper.
Yeah.
Yes, you did this.
Yeah.
Yes, and donate. Thank you, guys. Slava Ukraini.
Слава Україні, героям слава.
I'm ending the stream now.